And welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. I'm your host, Nick Legato. So, we're pretty much done with Narsh for a while. We'll be back, though. We still got some work that hasn't been completed in that locale. But it will all make sense later. Okay. So anyway, we are obviously here back in the infamous town of Mobliz, or what's left of it. Relic-wise, we'll leave that alone. Ooh. Instead of a ribbon, let's put on wall rings around. Wall ring. And her enhancers. God, I hate that. It's so annoying. Wall ring for you. And a wall ring for you. Oh, God. And a wall ring for you. Though we don't really have to, but yeah, we'll just cast it on him. Rather him be able to do his triple jump. Or his quad jump, whatever. Let's rest up, because we should. It's always important to heal yourself between incidences in battles. And there it is. The end of the story. Excuse me. Alright, so we're walking. Is it this one? Of course it is. What is this dog? Get out of my way, dog. Yeah. You know, unprotected sex, you know, really kind of can do that to you. Secret area. This must be where Katerin and Dwayne get freaky. Oh, really? Yeah, well, you know, it was an accident. He's like, even though the world's in ruin, there's so many women I could bang. Yeah. An awful husband. You know they're not husband and wife. They're teenagers. It was an accident. But teen pregnancy is never an okay thing without justificated marriage. So yeah, whatever. So obviously Phunbaba is back, and now we're gonna kick his ass. This is the last frickin' straw. Not quite, but you know, you never know. You never know, you don't know what love is until you know the meaning of love. Alright, so if we can, which I don't think Mog can. Yeah, I don't see it here. So we'll hit this fool with bio, bum rush him. I know she has it. She has almost everything. It's in here somewhere. Auto save mute, slow, rast, scan. All the people. I'd expect her to have it. God dang it. Guess not. Oh well. If that's the way it's gonna be, bio to you, asshole. I could have sworn one of them had it. Well, it's gotta be Sabine then. He's the one that's got it. Alright, fine, be that way. Poison. I know he has it. I know he specifically worked on getting it. Uh-oh. Baba breath. No! But at least he left a good one. The people I really want to keep around in there. Now it's up to Celis and Sabine, and what is this noise? By the power of Grayskull. Go fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding. But now we have Terra. Who at the moment is lacking in some ways, but we'll have to deal with it now. However, we can now put him to sleep. Sleep. Cool. And sleep it is. We will put reflect as well. Where is it? Where is it? Damn it, that's right, she doesn't have it. Okay, she will not do said comment. She will bio. Actually, you really don't need it at this point of the battle anyway. Better off having Terra while she's flipped out on her Esper strength. Go ahead and cast last bio. Even though Phunbaba can't take much. This is also how you know that Bum Rush is a magic attack. It doesn't wake up Phunbaba. None of his magic-based ones do. Only his melee ones do. Booyah! I'm gonna keep rubbing that in your face, by the way. Just because so many people say he's the strongest physical character in the game. It's so not true. Even his physical stat isn't as high as some of the others, like Edgar and, who else was it? Well, Umaro, but he doesn't really count. I don't consider him to count. And thus, Phunbaba is defeated. Raped in the butthole. And yay, everybody's so happy. Oh, the happiness. Memories. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is, you know, everybody's afraid of Terra in her transformed form, but, you know, obviously we get it.
Oh my god, he's so scary.
Yeah. And we did no cheapness, really, other than put Phunbaba to sleep, which obviously we could have done last time. Isn't this like one of those scenes from a Disney movie? It's one of those childhood movies. Yes, you can. You could have fought a long time ago. You were just being a freak. You're more of a freak then than you are now, anyway. We'll leave it at that. Giggity goo. Giggity goo goo. Do 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 do. Now, I did mention that I was going to do what's called the Mog thing. I was just fucking with you guys. That's messed up. It's... You shouldn't have to do it. You really shouldn't have to do any of that crap. But you do get a Minerva out of doing it. So if you really want to, you can go Google it or something. And I'm sure somebody's posted what's called the famous rush. Whatever it's called. Like I said, I'm sure you can Google it and just fucking do it yourself. You don't need me to tell you that it's possible. Anyway, for the most part, we get the option of removing either Mog or Edgar. It's really up to you what you want to do. It's not my place to tell you what's better. But I do think you want Terra in your party and Celis as well. Because you need the Espers. You need the Esper. You need her to learn Espers. You need her to learn Tri-Talk and a lot of this other crap. And she's not going to, sitting in the airship. And really, Mog's going to be more, in a sense, closer to Edgar later. Especially towards endgame. So, it's really up to you. We'll mix in and match it as we need to. But for the most part, I'm thinking of keeping Terra in my party here. And Celis as well. Sabine's gonna stay because right now he's still our heaviest hitter for the brief amount of time. The argument is, do we put Setzer, Mog, or Edgar in? Well, obviously we're gonna put in Edgar. He's still kind of our strongest link here, in my opinion. And at some point we will sub in these two, and Umaro we'll never put in our party. At least not right now. Unless we need somebody who needs obscenely powerful physical attacks, which really is never the case. Let's re-equip our guys here with the proper equipment now that we've gone through the standard crap here. Where is my dragon boots? Wall ring, obviously we're going to put the hero ring here. Yes. So you get dual enhancers. The reason I'm not doing it with Terra, really, the Genji Glove trick right now, is it's not necessary for her so much. Well, not that it's not necessary, she doesn't have all the spells anyway, so what's the point, right? So, there we go, that's what I like to see. Crystal Mail, Mr. Veil, that's about the best we're going to be able to get at the moment. But we'll go with the enhancer, so we're looking at 56 over 57, and that's with her having two enhancers on, and the Minerva and the... Why does she have the Genji helmet on? shit. Well, I can always buy another one. Not a big deal. We'll just leave it as is for the moment. And we lift off. Actually, I'll go buy that Minerva right now. We can buy those over in Thamasa anyway, so it's right south of here. That'll raise her her attack a little bit anyway. What we should do, really, well, that's a good question what we should do. Genji helmet-wise, you know, we don't really need to put it on anybody, if that's the case. I mean, we could try and see if it helps Edgar a little better, but I really doubt it will. Or not Edgar, the other guy. You know, Sabine, thank you. Thanks for nothing. Alright, so let's see. We'll actually test this out now, since I've actually never really tested the differences of it. Oh my god, he's not equipped. Well, let's see. She does get a bonus there. But the Genji helmet is stronger, but we're not worried about strength, we're worried about magic output, so we'll go with the Mystery Veil. We'll optimize here. Well, now we're talking the Regal Crown over the Genji helmet, which is actually a better deal, so we'll go with the Regal Crown. So yeah, interesting how that worked out. In a way, very interesting. As you can see, Terra's a couple levels too low, a couple levels lower. We gotta put an Esper on her, we gotta get her kinda caught up here, which is gonna be a pain. I don't foresee her needing Palador right away, not even Fenrir, not even him. But Tritalk, obviously, we're gonna put Bahamut on her, since that's gonna be a big one for her to learn. And when Celis is done with Tritalk, she'll be done with this. We'll probably throw in Fenrir during that time on her, maybe even Tarato. We'll figure it out. It's not going to be a big deal. We can also go to a place where we can learn spells really quickly. So, you know, it's going to be a process, but it is very important that Terra can learn as many magic spells as possible. So, you know, the more the merrier. Hands down, something we really want to focus on. And if you don't want to focus on it, go fuck yourself. You're a moron. You should be smitten. You should be smited. Smitten is not the right word. You should be smite for being a failure in life. And, you know, we got everything we wanted to do. We set out and did everything we wanted to do with Mog. We got him his last dance. He's going to be more, and like I said, he's going to be more useful as the Dragoon type anyway. So, when we get a second Dragon Horn, which we will get, we'll throw that on Mog, and that's going to be what Mog does for most of the game, is his Dragoon. We'll use his dances as needed, but, like I said, Mog is more of a supportive mage, so loading him with Fire 3, not really a top priority. Giving him maybe Haste and Haste 2 and some of that kind of stuff has its uses. Lag has its uses, but outside of that, not too interesting. Not that it's a big deal, but, you know, just a heads. Holy shit, somebody's got a lot of flowers. What the hell? Yeah, it was. Interesting. Interestingly lame. We will do this for you, Lola, because I'm curious to see where that bird flies. And it looks like Cyan's handwriting. Oh god. Cyan obviously is going to be very, when we do, obviously we find all the characters that we already had. Obviously we know Cyan is going to be in our party very little. But we're going to use him as a support character as usual. So, but we are going to have to teach him some of that support magic. Haste, Haste 2, Cure 2, the stuff we haven't really used on him very much. So, it'll all make sense later. Anyway, next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. The Search for Cyan. Why am I not entertained by this? Anyway, we'll see you there.